This tutorial is on Dreamweaver, Chapter 4, Lesson 2. This lesson is about creating internal links to named anchors. Sometimes these are called bookmarks within the same page. Frequently asked questions are commonly an example of creating an internal link to the anchor on the page. On page 4-12, it wants us to open up the SPA page and then click on the banner and then hit the left arrow to get our cursor directly to the left of the banner. What we're going to do now before we add the anchor is to make sure that we can see the anchor once we create it. So we're going to click on View and Visual Aids and then make sure that Invisible Elements is checked. And it is, so I'm good to go. Just click off of it. Make sure our cursor is to the left of the banner. Then click over here in the common area and look for Named Anchor, which is at the top, third from the top. Here's where we're going to type in the word top. Now there's certain things you have to remember when you're creating a name for an anchor. It says to use lowercase letter, no spaces, and no special characters. This will help to make sure that your anchor names are always effective. So once we create that, you'll see that there's a yellow anchor at the top of our screen here. Now we're going to click to the left of Skincare Treatments and we're going to insert another anchor. So I'll click over here in the insert area, common area, and this time we're going to call it Skin_Care. So if you do want to add a space, don't hit the space bar, use a dash or an underscore and hit enter. Then it wants us to insert named anchors in front of body treatment, massages, and packages. So I come over here and click on name tag and type in body_treatments, enter, which is the same as OK. Click at the beginning of massages, named anchor, type in massages, enter, and then one more in front of spa packages. Click on named anchor, type in packages, and enter. What we have done is created named anchors in 5 different areas, and now what we want to do is create an internal hyperlink to these different areas on the same page. First we're going to select the skincare treatment text in the first paragraph, and then we're going to use the point to file button and point to the anchor in front of skincare treatment, and you'll see that a hyperlink has been created. And you'll see that the link name down in the property panel is #skin_care. The link name is skin_care, and when you create a link to a named anchor, you must start it with a pound symbol. The other ones are the same. You select body treatment, then you use the point to file and point to the anchor in front of body treatment. You'll notice that body treatment is down here in the link area with the pound symbol before. And you would continue doing that for the rest of them. Now if you can't see them, if you can't see the link to the named anchor, then you would type it in down here with a pound sign in front of it. You just have to know the named anchor's name. Now it wants us to scroll to the bottom of the page, which is typical, and hit enter a couple of times and type in the words top of page. Sometimes you'll see return to top or just top. Here they want you to type in top of page. They want you to select it, and they want to click on the CSS button to make sure that it's got the paragraph text. Then click back on HTML button and choose the anchor to point to the very top. So I could just type in there pound top, or I could see if I could stretch it all the way up, and as you can see, as I'm stretching up, it does change. It does scroll up, and I'll just have to hover over that anchor. Notice that I got pound top there. Sometimes it's just easy to type in the pound and the name of the anchor than it is to point to it. After you've created all your links to the named anchors, you can hit F12 and say yes, I want to save the file, and F12 will bring up my browser and display the web page. Now you'll see my hyperlinks here. And when I click on skincare treatments, it automatically goes to the skincare treatment area. If I were to click on the other ones, you would see that they would go to their areas. Down here, if I click on top of page, you'll see that it goes all the way to the top of the page. When you have a very long website, it's nice to have that top of page link so that users don't have to scroll up, but they can just click on that link and go to the top of the page. This concludes the tutorial on Chapter 4, Lesson 2.